Hi guys, welcome back to the Buddy Dispatch, day 10. So I'm Sam,
And I'm Ayad.
and the lesson plan for today will just be we'll have like a few announcements in the very beginning, and then we'll move on to the activity, and then the prompts, and then lastly we'll end off with the crafts. Okay, so the first announcement we have is for the seniors. So if you are a senior or the class of 2021 and you're interested in purchasing a graduation cord to commemorate your time with us in the Buddy Research Project, please visit the participants or the announcements tab on our website and just fill out the form there so we know approximately how many people are interested in buying the cord. Don't worry if you're not a senior because we will still be continuing the project in the future, and we will be providing you guys with graduation cords when it's your time to graduate.
Yeah.
All right, and then the next announcement we have is we are still looking for a few more volunteers to help us like run our project. So if you're interested in that, go under the announcements page again and fill out the form there. If you are interested, you will be doing either managing like our social media outreach or doing outreach through email, creating our social media posts that we post on Instagram, and also finding and applying to grants so that we can continue giving you guys stamps.
Okay, so for the activity, get your phones ready for this. It's just going to be a little warm up to get you thinking about the prompts. So go on Instagram and scroll through your feed or your stories until you find an ad. Do you think that these ads are effective? How and in what way? Do you like the ads that you see on Instagram? Do you ever buy anything from seeing them? And what do you think this ad reflects about your social media habits? So, most ads are shown to you based off of um, what kinds of posts you spend most time looking at, your search history, and so on and so on. So, just take a little time to consider what that means, privacy wise, and see how accurate those ads are in, showing you what your interests are. Okay.
All right, and so the topic of the week is about social media. And so the first prompt that we'll be looking at is, do you think that there is a correlation between social media and mental health? If so, what is it? So I feel like, especially with me and my siblings, so I'm the oldest of my siblings, and I feel like just growing up, our lives have been so different just because I grew up with social media at a later age, whereas my sisters have grown up with it like since they were born. And I feel like we definitely have this like difference in just the way that we act, even because of social media. Next is, do you think that spending time on social media affects a person's behavior slash attitude, and how? So that kind of goes back to like what I was saying, like how my sisters and I sort of have this difference in the way that we act and like our behavior. And so yeah, I feel like also social media can have an effect on like our attention span. It definitely has on mine. Sometimes if I'm like watching a really long video, I can't focus on it because I'm just like, I'm so used to social media just being really quick and just like scrolling through everything. The next question is, do you think that it is ethical for social media ads to track your interests and habits to show you ads that you will relate to? And is this invading your privacy in any way? So like I got mentioned, like the way that ads work and like the way that ads are so effective sometimes is that they really look into how you act on social media, and they'll be like, oh, she likes to look at clothes, let's give her more clothing ads, and that's how they get you to buy stuff. And some people might think that like, hey, that's not cool, like you shouldn't know that stuff about me. And so do you feel the same way, or do you feel that like, actually I do like that they track my stuff so I do get interesting ads? All right, and last question is, social media algorithms can sense what topics you are most likely to believe. So have you ever believed a conspiracy theory because your social media feed showed you many posts related to it? And what do you think is a problem with that? So I feel like something very small can very much turn into something very big just because of social media. And I feel like that's how conspiracy theories really like grow. And so yeah, is there one that you have experienced yourself, and what problems do you see within that? And also you can use the questions that we provided with you on the activities to write in your letters as well.
Yeah. Okay, so the craft for this week is also related to social media. Okay, so for the craft, we want you to draw your favorite social media app without actually drawing your favorite social media app. So the rules are that you cannot include the name or the logo, and you should include at least 3 different images or symbols to convey what that app is. So like if you're doing Instagram, you could draw like the little likes bar or like the little like shopping bag with like the new update for how you can like shop on Instagram. Or you can make it more symbolic, like um an aesthetic that is more correlated with Instagram. Or for Snapchat, you could draw like the little like black text bar. Or just get creative with it. It could be like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever you want. And yeah,
And then when you send this craft to your buddy and you get your buddy's craft, you should, in the next letter that you write to your buddy, you should tell them like what social media app you think they were trying to draw.
yeah. Okay, so that is all that we have for this session. Our next session is going to be on February 2nd. So you should follow our Instagram to stay updated on when the next session will be, or you can check our website. And if you want volunteer hours, don't forget to submit pictures of your letters and crafts for volunteer hours. And remember to log your hours on the Google Sheet for attending this session and for writing your letters. And check the participants tab and the announcements tab for everything that you will need. Thank you and see you next time.
Bye, guys.